Yo, man, fuck Thaitanium, man. Fuck they are, man. They ain't built hip-hop. Motherfuckers. Fuck they are. You got me up all out.
พวกมึงได้แต่แยบแยบแยบแยบแยบแยบแยบแยบแยบแยบ
Real
พวก
hip-hop.
มึงได้แต่แยบแยบแยบพวกมึงน่ะแรปเปอร์พวกมึงน่ะแยบเปอร์พวกกูน่ะแค่ที่มันแน่
Vi er så heldige at vi er her nå i Thaitanium Studio, som er da midt i et boligstrøk midt i Bangkok, på Thonglor. De har tatt tid til oss fra sin veldig, veldig busy schedule til å snakke et par ord med oss. Hello, everybody. Hey, how are you? So you guys, you are Asia's biggest hip-hop group, right?
Who told you that?
But please, can you please tell us, like in Norway, you know, you guys are from Thailand, and I know that it's very, you know, it's no a lot of hip hop here in Thailand. Like we don't know that there's any hip hop here in Thailand. So how are you like inspired to do what you're doing?
First of all,
Another story.
Tell your story to us.
we all grew up in America. Some were born and raised there, so we were introduced to hip hop at like an early age. So, Khan and Day met in high school in San Francisco,
Cali.
and they you know, started working on music.
Yeah, I
DJing.
started from DJing, so I met him while, you know, doing parties and stuff, and, you know, he was the MC and I was the DJ. And then we started making music since we were 14, right?
14.
Around 1991, 92.
And we wrote our first song together.
Yeah, and then, you know, we always have idea in mind that one day we want to be a recording artist, you know, and come out with albums and stuff. And I graduated from high school around 95, so I came back to Thailand, but he didn't come back, so I started my recording career. And I met him, you know, through the industry. So that's how, you know, that's how we got started. And then, you know, in 2000, this is a super long story, really short.
ชีวิตจบเหรอคิดตลบฮะว่าไอ้เพลงฟังแล้วมันไม่สบอารมณ์อะไม่อยากเป็นศพดับจิตสลบมึงก็ลดถ้ามึงพบครบ3 คนไม่มีข้อสรุปเรียกแม่กลับบ้านไปศพอานมประคบโดนกูลบโดนกินเป็นนมเอานิ้วกลางให้ลมปกหน้ามึงยับ
2000, because I'm originally from New York. 2000, he decided he was gonna move to New York. And since I was already from there, I was like, all right, I'm going to move back. I stayed in Thailand for like a couple years. And Day was already in New York. So we all met for like the first time, the 3 of us, in New York in 2000. And we began recording songs that we were just doing for fun.
But was there like a hip hop scene in Thailand back then?
At that time, like 95,
really.
96, it was like you knew who liked hip hop, so there's probably like a handful of us, probably like 20 of us, 30 of us that, you know,
Small society.
small. So, you know, he was kind of fed up with, you know, trying to push hip hop in Thailand. So, like, to further his dream, you know, he decided to move to New York and start working in the studio and producing beats for underground artists. And in the meantime, we were still working on, like, you know, our songs that we, you know, enjoyed doing. Listening to ourselves, having our friends listen to it, until we came out with an EP in 99 in 2000, and we came back to Thailand.
Back then there was no hip hop scene.
Yeah,
There weren't any hip hop scene at all, and you know, we released that EP.
ไม่อยากเชื่อว่าเธอจะทำได้ลงเพื่อนเธอก็คอยเตือนแต่เราเองก็ไม่สนรักเองเจ็บเองมันก็สนใกล้พยายามแล้วไม่สนแต่เธอเองมาทำ
Mr. Anthony Johnson. So, tell me, how are you linked to this group Thaitanium?
Through production, through working with Khan, one of the founding members, on his first album, solo album, and then with the formation of Thaitanium and producing the first, like helping produce the first 2 or 3 albums, and other than that, yeah, just been great friends. That's all. But really through music production.
So I actually heard that that you were the one who brought R&B and hip hop to Asia. Is this correct? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Did I bring it? Well, I was probably like, I would say, yeah, I can take credit for bringing American hip hop to Asia, to Thailand, for sure. and the first one doing R&B in Thailand. And so far that I know, I was the first American, first foreigner period to have a English-speaking album out here with a Thai record label. So.
Yo, shut the fuck up ลูกหมาปากมากโดนกูเย็บปากนิสัยดอกทองเกียดโดนกูเด็ดขาด to the left to the left to the left rapper ประเทศไทย you talking to the best รสชาติไม่มี so you talking to the chefs KHSD in your
I appreciate hip hop. I really do, like the realness of it and the authenticness of it. Like everybody, they talk about what they've been through in their life, and also, you know, of course, as a woman, I get a little bit offended if people like bitches and hoes and having a bitch in different area codes, whatever. I'm like, okay, that's a little, you know, as a woman, I get a little offended by it. But like, what do you have like a message in your music like that? What is your message to?
Yeah, you know, since we've been in the game for like 10 years, so each year we get older, and you know, we grow and our music grows. So you know, back when like starting 10 years ago, we used to, you know, rap about rah-rah and all the, like, you know, garbage and whatever.
Yeah,
we always had that
message,
fun
though.
stuff, but we always had a message for, you know, uplifting China, like, you could do it. If we can do it, you guys can do it. You know, you just got to follow your dreams. And definitely hip-hop is a tool for the young generation and for us to, like, to reach out to people. And once we realized that we were able to touch kids and people who are listening to our music, you know, we definitely in all our albums have songs that have messages.
Well, on our latest album, I think we to the point that we put out a lot more message than before, because now we much older than before and not as wild as before.
Like more of our fans, they you know, they got younger and younger.
And we can't, maybe because we get older and older. You know, but on our new latest album, our first single on the album is really meaningful. It's called successfull. That means you know, sky's the limit type of thing. You know, kind of cheer up for people that down and people that need inspiration and, you know, stuff like that. So along the line, we always have message, you know.
Yeah, you know, I think we make a lot of uplifting music, but at the same time, you know, hip hop is about being real and about reality. So sometimes if you talk about bitches, you know, you're in the mood to talk about bitches, you know, that's what it is. That's how, you know, you go out, you're having fun, you know what I mean? But at the same time, we still make positive messages for y'all to listen to too. You know what I mean?
Not all women are bitches.
They're not, but some women are bitches.
It's a culture, strong culture here, so you can't really say what you want, everything that you want to say about everything, like America. You know, so you can't really talk about the government like straightforward, like, you know, F Obama or like something like that, you know, or, you know, you cannot do that here.
Quality-wise, honestly, I would say quality-wise, it doesn't compare to what's going on in America or around Europe and other places in Asia also, quality-wise. But there's one group, which you know now, Thaitanium, like the quality of their music is to the standard of Europe and America. That's why they're accepted so wide and so broad by a lot of foreigners that come in and out. So there's a big difference.
We really hustle, you know, we on the ground. You know, we did the first EP, which was underground. We kind of gave it out in the beginning. We didn't even sell it out of the trunk, you know. We kind of gave it out to kids, like, hey, take this. You like, you know, he looked like he liked hip hop. Hey, take this. And then kids start coming to ask us, like, where can we buy it? Then we were like, oh, we can sell this. So we start pressing it up, and then it become 100,000 and, you know, 10,000.
And after that, then we decided that, okay, now we need an official first album. And it wasn't until we did an album, a soundtrack, and then a double album until we started actually getting money So we were doing it for like 4 years, just trying to get the plane ticket enough to cover the plane ticket to come back. And then be able to pay our rent back in New York, because we were back and forth between both places. We spent a month in
It was
Thailand.
more like a part-time job, you know.
So who is your favorite Norwegian artist?
My favorite Norwegian
Yeah.
artist, Carpe Diem, Madcon. What's the girl name? Do you love her?
Mart Larson.
Me? Yeah, Mary Larson. Love.
Yeah.
And Mira Craig is really cool.
So you think that you will ever come back to Norway and do something for us there also?
I would love to. I want to come there and work with Mira, and Marit Larson, and work with Madcon, Carpe Diem. I want to bring what I have to Norway and take some of Norway with me, and just do it like that.
You come to my country and you say, get the fuck out of here.
Oh shit!
I'll take number one.
Come Rockstar business. Rockstar.
Yeah.